What is up, guys? How's it going today? Hopefully the flipping fam, which is you guys, if you didn't know, hopefully you guys are doing good today. I know I am on this lovely relaxing Sunday. Now before we get too into things, I just wanted to apologize real quick. I know I'm a little bit later than I normally are on my streams, and I said I was going to be streaming at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard today, but I went and did some exercise and actually missed it by a little bit, so I do apologize for that. But we're here now bringing you guys the stream, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Smack that like button if you do, really does help me out a lot. Before we get into this, we have a Discord link in the description below to our Discord group. It is a great place to learn how to flip with any amount of cash, whether you're an experienced flipper or a beginner flipper, or maybe you're a little bit rusty just trying to get back into it. Join the Discord, let us know, come say hi. I can answer any questions on there. We have a lot of useful members on there, and we encourage people to post their own flips in there as well to make some serious bank. Anyway, guys, we're going to be doing another flipping stream today, going for about an hour today. Nothing too extensive. And tomorrow, though, I think we're going to be doing like maybe 3 hours of like account progress related things. I really want to get the Western card provinces done so I can get my Elite Void. Anyway, guys, let's get into it today. As you can see, I have a Zolandra teleport flip. This is more of a long-term flip that I've been doing here. And I'm going to leave these for the stream, but we only have 220 mil to work with because of that. So we're going to be patient and leave that there. But Eric Rock coming in first today saying, hey, what's up, Eric? Good to see you, man. Jordy following that. What's up, Jordy? Good to see you as well. Bjorn, I might be saying that wrong, Anderson, but if I am, just correct me, man. So sorry if I butchered the name, but what is up, man? Good to see you as well. Harith, as always, supporting the streams. Thank you, man, for tuning in. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to start with Dragon Dart tips today. This is what I call the Syratube classic flipping stream, starting with some Dragon Darts, and then, of course, we're going to get into our favorite, the bread and butter flips, boys. We always love doing our bread and butter flips. Get us that free GP and kick off the stream nicely. Anyway, what are you guys doing in RuneScape today? Are you enjoying your Sundays? What are you up to today? Once we get a couple more people in here, I've got a pretty funny story about this morning and why I was late to the stream today. It's actually pretty funny. It's kind of like, it's like a mini campfire story, basically, but it's funny because it happened this morning. So, yeah, we're going to get into that in a couple minutes, but that'll be some good content for us to put in. Bread and butter flips. Who cares? Who cares, Harith? Bread and butter flips is so fun to say, dude. So we're just going to keep it up with the bread and butter flips. Speaking of bread and butter flips, Amulet of Fury coming in. And we're going to flip this first. Hopefully we can get a good margin on them. Looks like they're going up in price a lot. Haven't been flipping the Fury that much recently, to be quite honest. But what I did do is, you guys in the Discord, we're going to flip this even though it's only a 4K margin. But for those in the Discord, link in the description below, by the way, if you're interested, you probably saw that I got the Dragon Limbs drop, dude. I literally got the Dragon Limbs drop, which doesn't sound that exciting, but the last time I got a drop in RuneScape that was rare was from Demonic Gorillas, when I got a demonic, or not demonic shard, what am I saying? When I got a Zenite shard, which was actually, that was like 3 years ago, in 2016, and I had to split it with my friend. So that's actually a video on my channel. It's a very old video, but that is the last time I got a rare drop in RuneScape, dude. Besides the Dragon Bone necklace, but that doesn't really count because it's not really worth any money. Anyway, let's go ahead and flip some more items here. A lot of people in the live chat. Let me just get the mana rays listed, and I'll make sure to say hi to everyone. I know that you guys like my streams because I'm very interactive with the chat, and that's why I always like seeing you guys, seeing what's up, what you guys are up to, what you guys are doing in game, and just keeping up with you guys. It's like the funnest thing about streaming is you just like build this community, and everyone comes in and says what's up, and I don't know, it's just really cool to see people that actually enjoy watching my streams come in and just wish me best. So that is definitely not what we're gonna do. 2,943,995. Gonna list that, let it do its thing. Bread and butter flips coming in, man. Anyway, let's go ahead and say hi to everyone. Robert Gibson says, hey, I'm new to your streams. What's up, Robert, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully you are enjoying it. Leave a like if you are. And of course, if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash deck or anything like that, let me know. Did you know that you can click the item in your inventory if you want to sell it? Yes, I did know that, Vindes. Also, man, good to see you. So thanks for tuning in today. What world are you in? Every time I stream, I'm in world 321 as Bjorn. It's a Norwegian name, but that's sick, dude. Norwegians are awesome. But anyway, I love flipping Furies. It's easy money. What's up, Dottier? It's good to see you, man. It's been a while, but yes, Furies are what I consider my bread and butter flips. Now, for you guys that don't know what the bread and butter flips are, basically, there's really easy flips. For example, we'll do another bread and butter flip. Blood runes. Now, these are basically, bread and butter flips are very fast, very easy flips to complete that just basically give you free money. Of course, it's not guaranteed. Like, you know, flipping is never guaranteed. You're never guaranteed to make money when you flip. But that being said, the odds are basically really in your favor every time you're flipping these items. So yeah, that's why I call them bread and butter flips, because you want to do them every time. They're super important, especially if you have a lower cash tag. It's basically free money. Now, to give you guys another bread and butter flip, it's just a name. It's just really fun to say, and I've said it maybe a million times since the start of this stream. So anyway, one more bread and butter flip, just because it's so fun to say, is the Zulrah scales. Now, the Zulrah scales are a really good flip. I really like flipping these because the limit is, what is it, 30k every 4 hours, I think? So you can seriously make a lot of bank off of these, even if you're only making a 2 GP margin. Sometimes it's worth flipping these just because you can pull in so much bank since the quantity is so high. So basically, I like flipping Zulrah scales as well because you can basically flip them with any amount of cash stack. You just don't have to flip the entire limit if you're not comfortable doing so. Red chins, I wouldn't consider red chins necessarily bread and butter because they don't really always go that fast. But, you know, Zulrah scales, blood runes, and amulets of fury, definitely bread and butter flips. But we should find some more bread and butter flips, honestly, because there's some that, like, you can do, but they only net you, like, 2 GP. So, I mean, it's like, those are like bread and jam flips, you know? Why do we use all this, like, all this dumb breakfast analogies? Anyway. What's up, Six Mafia? Good to see you as well, man. Getting the Furies in really quick there. Some free GP right there. Very good to see. Let's go ahead and get some more items listed. Now, I kind of want to do some armor sets today, so we're going to go ahead and try the Guthan's armor sets out. It's kind of weird because margins on Sunday are quite funky. You know, you can get some good margins, but what I find typically in my experience is on Sunday, a lot of margins like collapse, so you can't always be successful when you flip. That being said, it's just a, like, it's a kind of a theory of mine. It's just an observation. It's, you know, not always like that. And of course, it's never guaranteed to be like that. So we're going to go ahead and just list a couple items. Let's do the Zamorak and Hostas. We couldn't really do very well on those last time. So let's go ahead and check a few of those. Looks like they're going up a bit in price compared to when we last flipped them. What was it, 2 days ago we did these? Yeah, and it looks like they're up about 200k since then. Really not a great margin on those. Going to stay away from it. Let's do those dragon pickaxes. That'll be a good one to do because you kind of want dragon pickaxes to sit for a while when you flip them, just because the margins will hold. You just kind of want to wait and be very patient with them, just because they do take a while to buy, especially if you're going for the limit. Now, it looks like we're only going to get about 10k on those today, but I'm still okay going in on those. Putting 114 mil towards that. Maybe we'll cut back in a little bit on that. Not entirely sure, but we'll leave that as is for now. Finally, we'll finish up with the Berserker Ring just for now. Then we'll get into the live chat. Make sure everyone gets a proper hello. And of course, answer any questions. If you guys have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, definitely let me know in the live chat. Of course, if you have any suggestions as well, would definitely be willing to take them. We're trying to build a flipping list right now, basically for you guys to use. We have one on the Discord that shows a bunch of items that I like flipping, but we're trying to build a bigger one so we have a bigger resource for everyone to use and everyone to become a better flipper. Dottier says, your flipping with under 10 mil was the first OSRS vid I've ever seen. Whoa, that's sick, Dottier. That's actually really cool to know that. So, well, luckily you found my channel. And what's up, Economy? I know you said yo, Sierra, so I think you might be trying to ask me something. If that's the case, just shoot it my way, dude. Chins are easy flips. Yeah, basic. Most of the time, yes. Chins are an easy flip. I actually found that black chins do not flip nearly as well as the red chins. So they do have bigger margins, though. But it's a lot harder to flip. It's not worth it. Adam XB, what is up, man? Good to see you, and thanks for tuning in today, dude. Hopefully you're having a great Sunday. I know I am. And I have a funny story to get into and why the stream was late today. So we'll get into that in about maybe like 10 minutes or so. We'll let a couple more people come in, and then we'll tell the story because it's quite funny. Do you want a loan for the stream? I'm not flipping at the moment. You can lend 400 mil if you want. That's okay, Vindes, man. We'll pass on it today. Maybe for another stream in the future, maybe tomorrow, or well, I don't think we're gonna do a lot of flipping tomorrow. We're just gonna do like a large account progress stream, I think. But we'll do that. We'll pass on that anyway. But thank you for offering, dude. We got a trade coming in from Asbjorn Anderson. He's gonna come find us real quick, I'm pretty sure, and send us a trade our way. I need to add you, by the way. Prob A flip alt. There we go. Got you on there. And, nope, just saying hello. Good to know, Connery, man. Another 3 a.m. stream. I'm sorry, Naoko, man. This is just a really good time for me to stream personally. So, I just basically pump up the streams when I can and when it really works for me. But, if I should change up the stream times, let me know. We might be, like, in a couple, like, maybe 2 weeks here, we might be doing some earlier streams. Just because that could be easier for me as well. Or maybe we'll do one day where we stream earlier and one day where we stream later and things like that. 13,000 vials of water coming in from T98. Now, thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. But we did hit our goal of 10 million vials of water. So for those that haven't seen that yet, here we are, guys. 10 million vials of water that we've accomplished. Super crazy to see that. I've got those junk in my bank. 10 million vials of water, guys. Look at that. Worth about 40 million coins. And because that we have that, or now that we have that, we will be doing a 40 mil drop party in the next couple of weeks. So definitely make sure to tune in for that. Thank you again, Asbjorn Anderson. Asbjorn, I think I'm saying that right. Hopefully I am. 3148995 is what we're going to put it in for. Oh, wait. 3148995. Definitely don't want to mess anything up and lose money. Of course, when you're flipping, if any way you can prevent yourself from losing GP is going to be a beneficial way. Bread and butter flips doing pretty decent here. We sold off the Amulets of Fury. That was the first flip on the stream today. We'll let the Dragon Darts sit for a little bit longer, but then again, we're not going to let anything sit for too long today. We're going to keep it spicy. We're going to keep things moving and hopefully make some money. Do 10 million feathers, lol. That's too easy. We need to do something that's a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder than vials of water, but not too hard. I think I wanted to do purple sweets, but I think purple sweets will be too difficult to do. 100k party hats, that'd be sick. Just own like so many party hats within the market. That'd be awesome. What's the guy's name who has like he has like 100 million monkey nuts or something? Like, it's so crazy. Anyway, let's open the Grand Exchange. I don't know why we don't have that open. Anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream today. Leave a like if you are. Really does help me out a lot, guys. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. We're going to be doing a lot of streams this summer, so I hope you guys tune in. Really would be interested, and we're going to grow the channel a lot, hopefully. So, yeah, we'd love to have you, on the streams. And thank you to all that come back and support me every day. Really, really do appreciate it, man. I'm going to try to get 10 million ashes soon. I think that's going to be hard too, man. I don't think... Can you buy ashes? Yeah, you probably can. It's Penguin0. Yeah, he's like a bigger YouTube channel. I don't think he's just a RuneScape channel at all. I think he just collects it on RuneScape for the heck of it, but I could be wrong about that. 19 viewers, what's up everyone? Leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. Seriously, helps me out a lot. And let's make some bank today flipping. Having trouble already selling the Guthan's armor sets, so that's a little bit nerve-wracking considering we sunk about 30 mil into there, but we'll keep it chill. Hopefully we can sell some of those off here in a minute. By the way, for those of you tuning in, we didn't buy the Zolander teleports on stream today. This is an overnight flip that I'm still waiting to sell. I think they're at a pretty low price right now, so it's not a bad opportunity to go in on those, in my opinion. Not going to go too far into that. I don't know if it's too expensive right now, but why don't you go try the SGS or the Syratube sword? We could try those. The SGS, the thing with the SGS is sometimes I've actually found good margins on the SGS. That being said, it's not the easiest item to buy and sell. Buying it and selling it kind of takes a while, but you can hold good margins on them sometimes. But the problem with it is the SGS and like the Abyssal Bludgeon. The Bludgeon I find almost always has better margins, and it's slightly cheaper than the SGS, and flips about the same speed. So usually I just pick the Abyssal Bludgeon unless both margins are bad. Then usually I pick the SGS because it's a little bit safer. Not as many bought and sold SGS, or I don't think as many SGSs are bought and sold. So things are relatively held stable. They can have price fluctuations, but usually not that much. So flip Superstore 3, then make them to the Superstore 4 makes 100k most times. We can check that out for sure. I did a whole video on decanting potions, which I think is a pretty good video, even though it's a little bit older from the channel. Brian Essos, or Brian So, or Esso, I don't know how to say it, man, but he says, "What's up from Canada?" What's up, man? Good to see you. I'm not too far from Canada myself, but we are in the United States streaming live to you guys all around the world. So let me know where you're from. Always like hearing where the viewers are from. It's always like awesome to see people that are across the world. We have a couple people in here that are from Australia, and that's insane. That's literally so far away from me. So welcome to everybody, and hopefully you're having a great Sunday, unless it's not Sunday where you live and you're that far in the future. And if you are, then, you know, I might have to call you out for being a time traveler. From GB, I think that's Great Britain, but I'm not positive. Party Gift says, "What's up, Brosif? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream today. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you're having a banging day. I know I am. In about 5 minutes, I'll get into the story, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. But the story of why I'm late to stream today, it's quite funny, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it." Correct. See, I know my geography, Adam. I got that. Same here. All right, awesome, man. Greetings from Sweden. That's sick. I've always wanted to go to Sweden. I actually went to Switzerland once. That place was sick, but I know they're very different, of course. Sweden has a cool flag, though. I'll give you guys that. Brian So says, "Anyone here flip the lower traded grimy herbs?" Actually, Brian So, should I call you Brian So or Brian So? I really don't know. Either way, I'll just call you Brian for now. We'll leave it at that. Brian says, "Anyone here flip the lower traded grimy herbs?" I flip the grimy Renar sometimes, but that's not really that lowly traded. I don't flip Torstol much, just because it's pretty expensive, and I think it's hard to hold margins on those, but I believe that's a lower traded herb. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jordy points out that we have a bigger UK presence than usual, I think. Yes, welcome everybody from the UK. Good to see you guys, and thanks for tuning in today. Anyway, we got some flips going on here. The dragon pickaxes are actually buying a lot faster than I thought they would. Gonna make 10k on each of those, so hopefully we can hit the limit of 20k and sell them all for the 10k profit. Hitting about 200k profit on that would be quite nice. I need Sierra's personal list, haha. We have the list on the Discord that's basically, I don't really use a list anymore when I flip. I just kind of come and flip random items. Sometimes I open that list if I'm forgetting a lot of things, but I really don't have a personal list that I flip from. I used to, but it was in like the notes section of my RuneLite, and then it updated and got completely deleted, so I just got lazy and never built another one. But the ones that I do build now, I'll share with you guys, because I'd rather you guys have something to use, something to learn from, and then come back and tell me that you're an amazing flipper now because I gave you some insight into like what to flip. And then that's personally, that feels better for me than to use like my own list only for myself and make GP in game. I'll make GP either way, man. I just want to share something good with you guys so you can make GP, because that's basically the goal of the channel, is to teach you guys how to make bank in OSRS, and my personal favorite way to do it is by flipping in game. Flips moving at decent speeds today. Still waiting for those blood runes. I think we're going to cut back on them, to be quite honest, just because they're not really doing much at this moment in time. I think we're going to sell for 345. Let it do its thing, and hopefully it sells pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure it will. I'm not too nervous about that. Anyway, guys, if you didn't know, recently I've been at Rune Dragons a ton. It's actually one of my favorite things to do now, which is crazy. So I think I might try to spend money on a Justicar set and a Dragon Lance and things like that. But it's going to take a lot from my cash stack, so I'm kind of nervous to do it. But the thing is, if I buy those gear sets and then I actually grind out a lot of Rune Dragons and a lot of Vorkath, then I'll be able to make the money back on top of, flipping on the side like I always do. Every time I'm in game, I'm flipping, just because it's so much money that you can just make passively. It's like one of the only things in OSRS that is passive income, basically, and you can just make so much bank from it. The Destroyer says, how much do you make per hour of flipping? Usually when I'm flipping, on live streams, I really don't make that much. I maybe make 1 mil, 1.5 mil an hour, but that's because I try to showcase a lot of items for you guys that I think are good to flip. I don't necessarily flip the best things that I think I can. And on top of that, like I spend a lot of time flipping high quantity things. On top of that, guys, usually when I'm flipping on stream, some people will match the margins that I'm flipping with, and it's a lot harder for me to flip. That's why if you ever notice me flipping higher end items on stream, it's a lot more difficult for me to actually buy and sell them, because you guys can see my prices, and if you wanted to, you could also list the same prices or overcut and undercut me. And that's okay. I'm just here to showcase some items for you guys. I know that's going to happen. That's kind of what happens when I have to provide this kind of content to you guys live. But, if I did videos off stream, videos that were not on stream and stuff like that, I could make a lot more money per hour. Usually when I flip in RuneScape these days, I make about 4 mil an hour, which is pretty good if you ask me. And I really like flipping. It's just very relaxing and fun for me to do. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to list some more items here. We're going to go with Karambwans. Now, Karambwans actually have some of the best margins I've ever found out of a lot of fish, besides the Manta Rays. The Manta Rays have been the #1 consumable good for me to flip. Honestly, they've been incredible. And, yeah, these are going to go for 10 GP, so we're going to cut that down to a 9 GP margin, list that, and hopefully they come in pretty quickly. We can turn around and sell those. Only run us about 6.5 mil to flip cooked Karambwans, so if you're flipping, you can go ahead and attempt them with maybe like a 20 to 30 mil cash stack, if that's what you're flipping with. That'd be a great flip for you to put onto your list. Anyway, Brian says, first name is Brian, last name So. I feel like flipping has ruined my OSRS experience because when I'm not flipping, it feels like I'm wasting my time. Well, okay, here's the thing, is when you're playing RuneScape, always enjoy what you're doing, because if you don't enjoy playing RuneScape, you'll burn out really quick. I've done it before. I've had to take breaks from the game and come back to the game because you just get burnt out if you do stuff that you don't really want to do. That includes quests you don't want to do to unlock content you want to do, just because you'll burn yourself out from doing all that stuff. So make sure you're always doing stuff that you like to do in game. If you're not flipping, don't stress too much about it. But if you want to try to make some money on the side and that's what you enjoy, is building that cash stack, then definitely try to do some flipping. Try to learn how to flip, because it makes you a lot of quick and easy bank. So yeah, it's really great. Once you start building your cash stack up a lot too, you get more money to flip with. You can compete with better margins and higher end items, and you can seriously just compound your cash really fast. I don't know, I spend a lot of my money. I do a lot of giveaways and stuff here on the stream, so I don't build my cash that fast, but we've slowly, gradually been building up since we started the channel. So it's been a really fun experience. I love bringing you guys these streams, and you guys seem to enjoy them a lot. So of course, leave a like if you are enjoying it. As Bajoran says, just wanted to say thank you for the good vids. I went from 1 mil to 10 mil in a week just flipping. So glad to hear that, man. Hopefully you are enjoying the content. I'll try to bring up some new items for you guys, so you guys get some more items to put on your own lists and maybe spice it up. But we'll try some things today, see what we can do. And of course, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Leave a like if you are. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So as always, hopefully you enjoy it. We have a Discord, a link in the description below to our Discord group. It is basically focused on learning how to flip. So if you're interested in learning how to flip or finding more items for yourself to flip, definitely join that Discord. It is a great place to pick up more flipping tips, whether you're a beginner flipper or experienced flipper. Anyway, Jordy says, are you moving away from Vork to go to Rune Dragons? No, I'm going to do both, because I really want to get my Vorkath KC up, and Vorkath makes me slightly more GP per hour than the Rune Dragons do, but the Rune Dragons are just really chill, and they're really fun to kill. I do actually been doing Rune Dragons when I'm on mobile, because it's that easy. And Adam says he's just started to do Vorkath, and yes, it makes you really good and easy money. Great thing to do while you're flipping items in RuneScape, if you ask me. Ooh, I need to take a breath there, take a little sip of coffee, and let's get back into it. So, you guys want to hear the story of why I was late to stream today? Because it's quite funny, honestly. It was like a very spontaneous thing. that I did, and it ended up being really fun. I felt kind of bad because I was late for the stream, but there seems to be a lot of you in here right now, 22 of you guys, so hopefully you're not too upset with me for bringing that up. Was just about to ask that story, read my mind. Yes, say it. Okay, so this is quite funny. So I woke up pretty late today. Well, let's get the important flips out of the way first, guys. Let's go ahead and list these dragon pickaxes and leave you guys on a nice cliffhanger for about 30 seconds or so. Wait, I just want to make sure I get this right because this is a lot of bank coming in. 5723995 is what we're gonna do. 5723995. List that. Let it do its thing. That's the best thing with the flipping streams, is they're so chill. I can just talk to you guys basically about anything, and you guys love hearing it. So anyway, so this morning I woke up a little bit later than usual, and I knew I had to stream today, so I wanted to make sure I put time to the side for that and go get breakfast. But my friend wanted to go for a run and get some exercise, so I was like, all right, let's do it. You know, I'm not the biggest runner, but I'll do it, you know, every once in a while for some good exercise. So we get our, you know, running outfits on, we head outside, and right outside my apartment, I didn't even notice, is this huge marathon going on. There's police at, like, blocking both sides of the roads. They have the whole road closed off. There's tons of people running by, and I'm like, this is interesting. Like, okay, well, we're gonna avoid going there, right? Because we don't want to interfere with the marathon. And my friend goes, no, let's jump into the marathon and let's run as far as we want in the marathon and just do it. And I was like, are you serious? Like, we're probably gonna get in trouble if we do that. And he's like, no, it's gonna be fine. So literally right outside my apartment, there's all these people running down the street, and we just jump into the race. We just jump into the race and we start running, and we find out that as we're running by, these people giving us all high fives, like we're running this epic marathon and everything, even though we just started our exercise. And everyone's giving us high fives, and we find out that there's only about a mile left in the race. So these people have been running for like the past 3 hours, and we just got in there, and we look totally fine. We're not sweating at all. We just hopped into the race, and we're just booking it. And it wasn't like we were near the front or anything like that, but we were just cheating the system and just in this race, like totally not registered or anything. Just two random dudes just running down this huge marathon. So we finished the run. There's only like a mile left. So we kind of did a quick run, booked it for a mile, passed the finish line. They're giving us medals for completing it. Like, not like we didn't get first place or anything, but if you've ever done like a marathon event, they give you a medal just to show that you've completed it and you remember the race. So they give us they give us this marathon little like metal badge, I guess you call it, like a trophy basically, and they put that around our neck. They give us free water. There's free beer on the side. We don't even have nameplates on, like numbers. We just run past without them because we're not registered for the race. We're getting all this free stuff, and we didn't even, run the entire marathon. And then we went downtown and got some breakfast, and then I came back and started the stream. But it was just like so funny. Like, we totally just jumped in, and all these people that trained super hard to run this marathon, and they really worked hard for it. And there we are, just like two college kids waking up at like 11 a.m. just hopping into the race to get some exercise. So, and actually, what was really funny, I did forget to mention this, is when I ran past the finish line, someone was yelling my name. And I looked over, I didn't see who it was, but it could have only been me. There was only like two other people around, and the chance that they had the same name as I was not very high. So someone knew me, someone knew who I was running through there, and they probably thought I ran the entire marathon, and they just saw me. It's probably someone I met at school, and yeah, they thought I ran the entire marathon, so that was hilarious. Anyway, hopefully you guys liked that little story. I thought it was freaking hilarious. Such a funny way to start the day, but it's just funny because I'm really not a spontaneous person. I really hardly ever do things spontaneously, and I was like, no, like, let's not jump into the marathon. Like, that's kind of messed up. And my friend was just like, no, dude, let's do it. It'll be so fun. It turns out it was a great time. So, participation award, it's the effort that counts. That's right, Jordy. I still ran a mile in that, so I deserve a medal. Hey, dude, glories are a good margin. Okay, we'll check those out. Is that going to be charged glories or uncharged glories? I'll take a look at both. And what's up, Ice-T, man? Good to see you, dude. Ice-T, I'll have you know, I've been doing more PVM recently, so hopefully you're excited for that. Berserker rings, still waiting on those to sell. Only tried charge 6. Okay, I usually always flip the charged ones. Anyway, we're going to cut back on the dragon darts here. I think we'll list for 3,120 just to try to get them off pretty fast. They're not going to make us a ton of profit at anything like that, but looks like they instantly sold, so that's good to see. Made us like 2k, so really not that fantastic. Amulet of Glories are good, but they usually take a long time to buy and sell. So, yeah, we'll list them, but they actually look like they're pretty low price compared to where I'm used to seeing them. I don't really flip these that much anymore. I used to flip these when I had around 60 mil, 60, 70 mil, I think. And they do have a good margin, though, so we're going to go in on those, put about 2k in there, and let it do its thing. Ice-T says, cool, what PVM did you do? I've been doing a lot of Warcraft recently, and on top of that, I've been doing a lot of Rune Dragons. I don't know if you saw Ice-T, but I got the Dragon Limbs from the Rune Dragons, so that was like less than 50k CN, which was so awesome for my account to get. I was so happy to see that. It's not like a ton of money, but I was happy because I don't really get rare drops that much. I'm 40 rage dry this weekend. Gonna buy some iced tea to cheer up. You do that, man, and drink that iced tea up. I know you like that stuff. Anyway, guys, hopefully you are enjoying the stream today. Leave a like if you are streaming on this lovely, lovely Sunday we got today. So trying to make as much bank as possible. And, well, I guess it's the start of the week. They consider this to be the start of the week, right? So, yeah, I guess it's not really the end of the weekend, but we can still hit margins like it's the end of the weekend, I'll tell you that. Ice-T says, you also going to camp gorillas? Yeah, we could do some gorillas one day on stream for sure. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do... Oh, that was like a voice crack. Tomorrow, we were going to do some, like, account progress. I was going to try to do a lot of Western Hard Provinces stuff, just so we can try to eliminate some of that stuff out of the way, just because I really want to get my Elite Void set, because I'm level 114, I don't have Elite Void, I look like a freaking noob, so we need to go get that set finished up, and basically, that'll help me with getting faster Warcath kills, and that'll just help me in the game in general, so we need to get that set and done. But yeah, hopefully we can, hopefully get a Zenite from those demonic gorillas, or especially hopefully we can get a task, like a Slayer task. We should do some more Slayer, because we haven't done any Slayer in a while, so. And we're 78 Slayer, that's not too bad, but my stats are pretty high for only having 78 Slayer, so maybe we can get to like, here's like what I'm thinking is, oh, my cash stack's gone if I do that, okay. I was thinking, like, getting 80 Slayer. I kind of want to get flat 70 stats, besides rune crafting. I don't know if I'll do that. And I'm trying to save up some money so I can put it towards construction, so I can get 99 construction, and we can have cool house parties. That's basically the only reason I want 99 construction. But, so I don't mind blowing a lot of money on that, but I want to have enough money to where I can buy 99 construction and still have a significant amount of GP left to buy other things and to flip with. So basically my goal is build as much of the cash stack up as I can right now in the month of May, literally make as much GP as I possibly can, do a lot of profitable PVM, do a lot of flipping, and just try to build it as much as I can basically, and trying to get to like 500 mil, so hopefully we can get that. I find myself not having enough GP for expensive items after listing high quantity, so party gifts. It's okay if you don't have enough to flip expensive items after doing so. Personally, if you're a new flipper, I think it's better to focus on high quantity items where the margins are maybe between 3 to 8 GP and the items buy and sell pretty easily, because the thing is, high quantity flips, they buy and sell really fast. So even though you're not getting as much money per item that you're flipping, you're buying a lot and selling a lot, so you're still making a lot of profit, and you're making it pretty fast. Of course, it's awesome when you can flip like an Armadillo crossbow for 150k each time, and it buys and sells pretty quick. Like, of course, doing that is really great, but high quantity flips when you have a smaller cash stack are much safer, and just a great way to guarantee you some quick bank. Now, we're having trouble with the dragon pick here. We're gonna buy one more just to check the margin on them, and then we'll relist that here, just because we're not getting any sold. So I'm gonna make sure we can get these off pretty easily. 5722. Okay, fine, sounds good to me. Still making a good bit of cash on that, so make sure we can get that in there. Let it do its thing. I gotta go to the supermarket. Good luck with the stream. Thank you, Ice-T, man. Have a good time at the supermarket and get some iced tea for me, man. I'm at 30 mil right now. That's not too bad, man. buy construction with 50% of your profit with flipping. That's actually not a bad idea. And party gifts, no. I recommend definitely flipping high quantity always first, until you have enough to where you can do both at the same time. 30 mil, yeah. I wouldn't focus on high, like this is for me. Of course, you can do whatever you want with your cash stack, but I wouldn't start flipping like higher margin stuff until about 100 mil probably. You can really make it far flipping high quantity items. 123 I am the one says, what up, Sierra? What's up, man? Good to see you today. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great Sunday. Hopefully it's Sunday where you live, first of all. And I know I am. So I've got my coffee next to me. I've got my my water as well. Of course, can't forget that on the stream. And yeah, having a great stream today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. Is the goal to always flip max limits of an item when possible, especially high quantity? I would say yes, most of the time that is going to be the goal. Now, that being said, you don't always have to flip the limit of those items, only if you are comfortable doing so. Usually flipping the limit, though, is the best way to make the most money, of course. But if something's risky and you don't want to flip the whole quantity of it, then don't do it. It's all about, like, when you flip, it's all how much risk you actually want to put out there and how much money you want to put on the line and how confident you are that the flip is actually going to succeed. So, you know, adjust it accordingly to how risky you want to be. Lindsay Channel says hello. What's up, Lindsay Channel? Good to see you, and hopefully you're having a great Sunday. Of course, I know I am as well. Cancel that glory offer. Why, man? I think it's doing pretty good. It hasn't been in there that long. It is hard to flip the glories, especially on stream, because people can list for the similar prices. Brian So says, why construction? First of all, I really like the construction cape. That's why I kind of wanted to get construction done. I really like the emote, and I think the cape is pretty cool itself. Second, I wanted to have a maxed house, just for A, PDM stuff, and B, it's like a good thing for your account to have, and B, so we can have sweet house parties and stuff. We can just do streams where we have house parties. We can host the altars and just chill and have these awesome talking streams and flipping streams basically on the side, and make money that way. We can make some money through hosting and things like that. So it's just another piece of content that I'd like to unlock, and we can have these huge parties in the house, and we can do these big drop parties exclusive to the house as well. So that'll be really fun to do. We can also hold some kind of tournaments and things like that. Just a lot more content if we can get a house. So that's my goal. Just a quick reminder for all of you to do dailies like collecting free essence and battle staves from Ardone and Zaf respectively, also doing the weekly tiers as well. Thank you, Jordy. That is a very good tip. If you do that every week, of course, it's going to help out and add up a lot, especially if you do the daily stuff. It's going to make a big difference in your cash stack. I think getting staffs with the medium diary from Zaf, is that his name? Zaf? Yeah, you get like at least 30k every time you do it. So it's just free GP for you to have. Penthouse party, that's right, Abjorn. Party gift says, so I would be good flipping strictly high quantity to 100 mil. Yes, you would be. Now that being said, you could start trying to do it like when you have less cash, like maybe 70, 80, 90 mil. It's really what you're comfortable doing. For example, if you have 70 mil, you can try and flip like 3 Zamaraki and Hostas. Now you're not going to flip the limit, but what you will do is you will be like learning how to flip higher end items, and you might be able to make some good GP off of it. I don't know. You also might lose money as well, so it's just something to keep in mind. 123 I am the one suggests that I do a 1 GP to 10 mil challenge flipping only within 14 days. We could do that. The thing is, we've talked about it a little bit before on the channel. I don't really think it's worth doing a 1 GP to 10 mil challenge. Like, while the challenges are cool, they're just not really like practical. Are you ever really only gonna have 1 GP in game? Like 1 GP? Like, come on, dude. No, but like, I think I can do better work if I teach people how to flip with cash stacks such as 10 mil or 20 mil or 30 mil, because a lot of people in game have this kind of money and they want to turn that amount into something like 100 mil or 200 mil. So basically the goal of my channel is teaching people how to flip with any amount of money. Like, besides 1GP, like 5 mil, 10 mil, something that's not like that difficult to build through PVM, and then, you know, turning that into 15 mil, 20 mil without having to have any stat requirements or anything like that. That's where I think my channel is most effective in teaching people that kind of that mindset behind, hey, if you flip, you can make a lot of money on the side. 1 mil to 100 mil, that could be done for sure. But I probably do 10 mil to 100 mil, because 10 mil is like a good starting point for flipping. Well, right now, basically, we're doing... Actually, if you actually think about it, I started the channel with like 9.7 mil. So this is basically this whole entire thing, this whole entire channel, all the streaming and everything like that, is slowly a 10 mil to 1 bill flipping series, if you actually think about it, because 1 bill is my goal in RuneScape, is to reach a 1 bill cash deck, and then after that, max cash. If you guys didn't know, that's like been the ultimate goal with all of these streams, in my mind, is to eventually get 1 bill, and then max cash. So we're slowly making our way to that, and of course we're going to spend money along the way. It's all a fun journey in the end. It's going to take us forever to get there, but this summer I'm going to try to make as much bank as I possibly can. I'm hoping to have 500 mil by the end of the month, but we'll have to see. We'll really have to grind out some good flips for that. Maybe take some loans out from some friends. You know how it is. Whew, my voice is running out already. That's the thing, is when you do a lot of streaming, you lose your voice. So hopefully bear with me, guys. Hopefully I don't sound too much like a dying goose or anything like that. We got 52 mil to work with. Might as well put it to use. Let's actually try those Carol tops as suggested by 123 I am the one. I really like flipping the Carol's tops. Looks like they're actually really high in price right now. Holy moly. Usually they're at like 1.7 mil by what I remember. 8k margin on those, really not that great, but we can get 15 of them, so we'll go in and we'll do maybe, well, might as well throw in an offer for 14 of them, see how many we get. The Karambwans are almost done, so that should net us about 10 GP each, so we'll wait for that. I think we're doing 9 GP each. The Zulrah scales are struggling, so let's buy another one of those, see what the price is at. My guess is going to be 190, but it could have crashed. We could be in the wrong here. Yeah, 190 looks like that is fine as well. Only making 2 GP on the Zulrah scales then as compared to the 3 GP that I expected to make. But anything over 2 GP is good for Zulrah scales, so I'm not upset about that at all. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to go grab my phone from the charger, and then we'll keep going from there. And 123 I'm the one says, do you flip only or do you do merching as well? Mainly flipping, mainly day flipping or swing trading, which is like a 6-hour window trade. But sometimes I do some merching, but not nearly as much. Just because merching requires like a lot of cash, and I think I can do more with like 300 mil by just doing day flips than trying to merge stuff. Wow, I haven't checked my phone since, I don't know, 10 a.m. this morning, and I have no text messages. Feels bad, man. By the end of the summer, you might have enough to get 99 construction and 99 herb. That's true, man. I'm just hoping my stats will go up a lot, too, as I play throughout the summer, because we'll definitely do a lot more, like, account progress related things, or like more, you know, Syratube at Rune Dragons for 3 hours, or, you know, things like that, where we're just chilling, or we're doing Slayer and things like that, just trying to progress the account at the same time as making, you know, making money on the side. Impling jars have been good, 15 to 20 GP the past few days. I actually was flipping impling jars yesterday, so it's funny that you mentioned that, dude. Mr. Gaming says, come on, lads, share out that gold with all your viewers. As much as I wish I could, I've been grinding for this cash, dude. All my streams have basically amounted to all this GP, so I gotta be selfish. I gotta keep it in my own inventory and basically make my way to 1 bill. As much as I wish I could do that. But I think this year we should do a, for around the Christmas time, I'm gonna take donations, like GP donations for like a week. And then what we're going to do is we're going to buy a bunch of stuff for free-to-play, and we're going to go around and be Santa Claus. We're going to give a ton of stuff away to free-to-play. And if people don't want to donate it for that, that's fine. I can do it out of my own pocket, but I think that would be quite funny. Mahogany Logs had a nice jump after Plank Make update. I kind of want to get plank make, but you need to do the Fremenic hards, I believe, and I think I'm missing one of the stat requirements for that, and I don't think it's very easy to get. Maybe someone can. I think you need a rune crafting requirement, if I'm not mistaken. But that would be a really good way for me to train mage and make profit at the same time. So I'm really interested in doing that, of course. Michael Abbott says, hey, love the videos. I learned a lot from you. So happy to hear that, man. Thank you so much. It really makes me feel good when people come in here and say, hey, I learned so much about like flipping from you. I've gone from 10 mil to 20 mil or whatever they do. So I'm so glad you enjoy the videos, man. If you don't mind, smack that like button. Really does help me out a lot if you do. And of course, if you are enjoying the stream, it's a good way to show me that you are. Anyway, of course, leave a like, guys, if you are enjoying. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. On top of it all, guys, we have a Discord, link in the description below. It's basically dedicated to teaching people how to flip. We've got a lot of experienced flippers in there. I'm in there all the time giving advice. We have a lot of, like I said, beginner flippers in there as well. So don't be afraid if you're new at flipping. We're there to help everyone and stuff like that. So what's up, J-Rod? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in today, dude. And looks like you made it to the stream, so happy to see that. Liked and subbed. Thank you, Michael, man. Appreciate that, dude. Mr. Gaming says, I've got 20 mil, and I'm in the flip. I'm doing well. I will get ×2, so 40 mil by the end of it. Half of my GP there. Damn. I hope that goes well for you, man. That is a huge gain if you're able to get that. Make sure you don't share the item, though, because that seems like a really good margin. So keep that to yourself, dude, and just milk that. Be careful, though. That seems like it might be a little bit risky. I thought Plank Make was after Dream Enter. I don't know how much content outside the 3 free-to-play city-states. Wait, it might be Plank Make, might be that. I meant the Tanning Hides update. The Tanning Hides thing. I think it was like the Tanning Hide spell, right? It's in the Lunar Spell book. I don't think you can use it until you beat the Fremenic Hard Diaries. I'd be scared to invest that much with my stack right now. Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I'm missing from the Fremenic Hard Diary requirements, but I think I'm missing a few things, so I'm scared to like try to organize that. Anyway, I want to hear from you guys. I know you guys, of course, enjoy the flipping content and a lot of the money-making stuff. So, yo, what's up, Chili Dog? Good to see you, man. And so, besides that, what other content do you guys want to see from me? You know, I definitely want to do some PVM this summer. We're definitely going to focus a lot on that. And tomorrow, I think we're going to do like a PVM stream. Maybe we'll do some Vorkath or just Slayer in general, or some account progress, because I do want to get those that Elite Void set that I'm very, very lacking on. Slayer content. Okay, we can definitely do Slayer content just because I do want to get 80 Slayer in itself, so we can grind out that. I'm pretty sure you can get assigned Rune Dragons in Slayer, right? So we'll be good in that regard. Maybe go for those. Of course, I like to do the Demonic Gorillas as well. We're going to be challenging ourselves here. Bossing 1-hour challenges. We could definitely do that. We should definitely go to Bandos and stuff like that on stream, and maybe stream members can come join us and things like that, just because, you know, we haven't done any bossing really on the channel, so that would be really fun to experiment with that. But for now, we got to do everything that makes us bank, dude. Oi, had to go, but I'm back for the last few minutes. Well, don't worry, Vindez, we'll be going for a while, man. You know, there's no rush, but we'll be just doing about an hour today. I think we'll do something a little bit longer tomorrow. When I say a little bit longer, I'm thinking about 3 hours or so. So hopefully you guys have an open schedule tomorrow to join us. If not, that's understandable. I get it is a Monday, so it's not the most open time for most people. But again, we're going to be putting out long streams this summer, so hopefully you guys do enjoy that. Stream Debo Day at Corp Caves. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. The thing is, if we do that, we're gonna get these massive clans that are gonna they're just gonna knock us out. And I don't know if you guys saw my last stream. We did a little bit of like friendly PvP at the end, and I'm actually gonna upload the clip from it where I just got stacked out so bad. One of our viewers just stacked me out like crazy. I just got wrecked. I think I got hit for a 40, a 30, and a 40. I just got dropped immediately, so it was bad. But that clip's gonna be uploaded to the channel, if not today, tomorrow. So definitely check that out. It's a very funny stream highlight, and I'm very happy to share that with you guys. Unpopular opinion, Syratube does another game on the side. We're definitely thinking about dabbling into another game once we move to Twitch. We're thinking on Sunday maybe we'll do like another game, and if people don't like it, they don't have to tune in for the game, but that's going to be more open. It's going to be put some friends on those streams as well and do fun stuff like that. So either way, though, we'll figure that out in the future. I'm not super organized with that yet. For now, just on my old computer, pulling out the content that you guys want to see, you know, the RuneScape stuff. So, Sierra, you got to do a PVM event. We definitely can do PVM events, man. We're going to do a lot of stuff. We're going to do Fashionscape competition. We got that coming up because we did reach a 10 million vial of water stack. So, we're definitely going to have that drop party coming up. So, we'll check that out for sure. Stay tuned to the channel for that. Discord is the best place to stay tuned for all that stuff. So, link in the description below if you're not in the Discord group, man. Friends on stream, you mean me, smiley face? Of course, Chili Dog, I mean you, but friends on stream, friends in person. You gotta be there in person, man. And if you guys don't know, we're actually building a new computer for the streaming, and Chili Dog is actually the friend that's gonna help me out with that. So we're gonna do a PC building stream. I don't know how that's gonna go, but this is gonna be a fun stream. You know, tune in, of course, if you want. But that'll be in a couple weeks, so I'll keep you guys in the loop about that. Only if you bring Chili Dog, says, don't show my friends these videos. That's quite funny, man. Road to every boss drop. Wow, dude, that would be a little too intense for me, but maybe something for Mr. Mammal. Michael Abbott says, I've learned a lot about flipping moneymaking from watching you, but I still struggle to find my own items to flip. Any tips on just copying flipped items from YouTube vids? Yes, man, of course. So, the way that I find new items to flip is, I think about, like, some items that you just gotta kind of be creative. Like, think about certain bosses. So the way I do it is I'm like, okay, what are some bosses you can kill? Then I think Vorkath. Okay, what does Vorkath drop? Unfinished Dragon Bolts. That might be a good flip. Let me check the margin on that, and let me try to flip a couple of those, see how it goes. Then if it's good, I write it down on my list. If it's not, I move on to another item. So then I think, okay, what are some other bosses I can kill? King Black Dragon. Well, not many people kill him, but Dragon Bones might be a good flip because he's always dropping Dragon Bones, and it's a very high demand item. So this is just kind of the thought process I go to flip items here. Then I think, like, what are some, like, really highly traded items that are pretty steady? Like, Magic Logs is one that I like to flip a lot. Redwood Logs would be the same. A lot are coming into the game. A lot are being fletched and used. So things like that are just always the best for flipping those, or just trying to find flips. Then I think, what gear do people use a lot? Oh, Obsidian Armor. That might be a good flip because it's not the highest demand armor, but it's also pretty strong and people like to use it. So let's check that out. So I just do that. Mr. Gaming says, I'm surprised GE Tracker has not promoted you. Yeah, I'm a little surprised too. I do want to grow a little bit bigger, but I think I can go to them and be like, hey, do you guys want to sponsor me? And I'm pretty confident they would. I don't want to say with complete confidence that they would. I met the guy from GE Tracker before. He's actually in my Discord. Super cool guy. He's been always super chill with me, and he hasn't brought anything about that up. But I do want to grow the channel a bit before going for sponsorships like that, but either way, we'll work on it, and we'll get other sponsors, I'm sure. So not too disappointed that we don't have it now. We're just kind of doing my own thing, man. I love streaming. I just love bringing the content to you guys, love talking with you guys, and basically streaming for as long as I can, because it's pretty exhausting, you know, sitting here and talking through all my flips with you guys. Anyway, 30 viewers, guys. Wow, you guys are really blowing up the stream today. Thank you all for the support. Really do appreciate it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. Leave a like if you are. Join us in the Discord group, link in the description below. Great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack and find new items. I even have a public flipping list on there for you guys to use if you want. And we're building a new and improved flipping list for you guys to use as well. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be freaking epic, dude. Anyway, let's see. I got 2 unique Zola drops from 15kc. I'd be down for that challenge. Oh, God. Dude, I have really bad RuneScape RNG, man. Party Gift says, is there an item amount you'd recommend in flipping in a session, or is as much as I can afford? It's as much as you can afford for as long as you want to do it. And, yeah, basically, you can just focus on doing that. Like, I mean, like 10 to 20 high-quantity items. Yeah, that would be perfect. I mean, there's really not, like, a set time. Just flip as much as you want, basically, and as much as you're willing to do. Lindsay Channel says, is it better to flip in big quantity or lower quantity? It depends on what you're trying to accomplish. High quantity flips are lower margins, but you can flip more of the item, and they're safer flips. So, for example, flipping mana rays or sharks or Zolver Scales or Blood Runes, those are going to be high quantity flips. They're going to be very safe, and they're going to net you not as much as like maybe they might net you like, if you get lucky, some of them 100k for flipping the entire quantity. Whereas higher end items that aren't traded as much, like higher end gear, Bandos Tassets, Bandos Chestplates, things like that, you know, Armadillo God Swords, they're going to net you more per flip, but they're also a lot riskier to flip. They're harder to buy and sell. They're not that easy to flip. So once you get like, I would recommend always starting with high quantity items, and then once you're very comfortable flipping those, you can start moving into some higher margin items that aren't traded as much, that are a little bit more competitive, and a little bit harder to flip. Red Monkey says, yo, been watching loads of the streams but never caught one live. I really wanted to ask the good flipping methods with like 1 to 3 mil. Red Monkey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in live, dude. Really appreciate that, and good to hear that you watch all of the past streams and stuff like that. And Chili Dog, I saw your text. I'll get to that in a minute, unless it's urgent. So, but with 1 to 3 mil though, Red Monkey, I would just recommend trying to build up your cash stack until about 5 mil, with either through PVM and stuff like that, because with 5 mil, you're going to be able to learn flipping a lot easier, and you can start, you know, dabbling and flipping with 5 mil. It's a little bit better, but if you do really want to flip with 1 to 3 mil, you can try flipping Zolver Scales and Blood Runes. Those are going to be perfect for you to start to get into flipping and learn how to flip, man. Michael Abbott says, thanks for the advice. No problem, dude. Always love helping you guys out. I can't even flip a pancake. He also says that's quite funny, dude. You watching Game of Thrones tonight, Sierra? Of course I am watching Game of Thrones tonight. It's going to be epic. Actually, I don't think the episode's going to be that good. It's going to be a lot of drama, but no, like, fighting action, so we'll keep that there. But do a live viewing party for the last episode, LOL. We could, but I kind of like watching the new episodes with my friends and stuff like that, like my real-life friends. You know, there's not that many of them. But, yeah, I like watching with them and just talking about the episode as we go through it and things like that, so I recommend 10 mil plus to start flipping. I also recommend 10 mil plus to start flipping, but you could start learning how to flip with about 5 mil if you really wanted to. I've bought in high quantity and some would sell but then stop buying. Any reason why that is? Usually means that the margin moved up, Lindsay. So what in those situations, people are competing for what item you're buying, and the margin is moving upwards, so people are buying it for more than they were before, but the selling price remains stable. So usually when that happens, the item, it will start going down in price in, 30 minutes to an hour most of the time, because those margins will eventually get really close, and they'll basically be equal there, and people will stop selling because they want to make more money. So the margins or the items usually, they will sell more because they want to get rid of their item because they think it's at the top price, and the item will drop in price, and the margins will grow again. So that's basically how it goes. Hopefully that made sense. That wasn't a great explanation, but we can get more into flipping mechanics on another stream. But either way, guys, I bought in high quantity. Okay, we answered that one. Whew, if I missed anyone's comments, please let me know, and just post them again, because I try to get as much as I try to get to everyone's question that I can, but sometimes it gets exhausting. Jordy has a big comment that I have to read out loud, so I need to take a deep breath. Woo. When would you say the player base will start to increase? I know summer, but that would start around now or closer to July, when the PvP community gets back on Amethyst Arrows, and Magic Shortbow will be good. That is a great point, Jordy. I think that's a great investment opportunity, actually, now that you bring it up. That being said, yeah, it's gonna start. The players are gonna start coming back in, I would say, give it about a week from. I'm gonna predict about 9 to 15 days is when things are gonna start picking up on Old School, because the college students will start to come back on, then the high school students will start to come back on, and there's gonna be a lot of people coming in, especially higher traffic from the United States. So definitely get ready for that, guys. Margins are gonna be crazy at first. For the first like 2 weeks or so, then they're going to shrink a little bit, but like buying and selling items is going to be really fast. You'll be able to turn a lot of profits pretty quick, so just keep that in mind. You'll be able to buy and sell things really fast. The margins will not be as good, but you'll be able to buy and sell more frequently, so you can still make generally the same GP per hour. You're just going to have to be more like intense. You're going to have to be watching your flips a little bit more. Let's cut back on the flips today though, guys, because we will be wrapping up the stream here in a few minutes. I'm going to go a little bit longer, though, so we can watch some of this stuff sell, and make sure we get to everyone's comments here. Of course, guys, join us tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe even like 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing another stream here. It's not going to be flipping, though. It's going to be more PVM content. So if you want to come chill with me, you're free to ask flipping questions on those streams, of course. But the main content will not be the flipping. I'll be doing some flipping on the side, most likely, but I will not focus on the flipping too much. I just kind of want to make some account progress. I haven't really played the game in a while because I've been busy with school, so we're going to go ahead and start to get some XP gains going on there as well. We're going to go ahead, sell some mana ray, sell. We're going to cut back on the mahogany logs as well, even though they're doing pretty good for us at this moment in time. Let's sell those for 370. I think that's what the margin was, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and list that. Everything's starting to sell, so I'm happy to see that. The Gutson's armor sets are struggling, though, but I'm going to be greedy, and I'm going to leave them, and hopefully they do us good here. Whew. Alright, guys. Wait, why did I put my money away? What am I doing, dude? I always like to hold the GP in my inventory because it shows up on stream. Anyway. When is a flipping with Syra vid coming? Good question, Vindes. Maybe we'll do a series or an episode sometime this week, actually, and put it up for you guys. But the main ones will be coming when I build that new computer, so in about 2 weeks or so. 123 I'm the one says, what is the most profit you've gotten in a flip? That's a great question to ask, man. So happy you did ask that. The biggest flip I've ever had was a 15.8 mil flip, or I think 15.2 or 15.8. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. I have a screenshot of it somewhere, but it was a Grazi Rapier flip, and I flipped 2 of them for like 7, I don't know, it was like 7.8 each or something like that. And I did 2 of them, so it was really, really profitable. And actually, those Berserker rings were quite profitable. Hopefully we have to buy on those still. 24,065, 24,205. So we actually made about 150k on those. Not too bad at all. But yeah, the runner-up to that was like a 10.5 mil crossbow flip. I flipped like 7 of them for like 1.2 mil each. It was crazy. But those are like margins you get at like 4 a.m. when no one's playing the game and things are just insane. Anyway, Red Monkey says, cheers, man. Nearly saved up enough for a bond, but wanted to make sure to use it to flip before I get the bonds, as I still have 12 days of members left, so I'm going to get the 5 mil. What would you recommend? Also, have you thought about doing like hour challenge vids? Would love to see how much you make. Yes, I'm definitely think of doing more uploads and like more videos on the channel besides the streams. But the thing now is my computer is really not that great. I can pump out high quality streams, but I can't really make videos very easily. It takes me a while to render videos, so that's why I don't make videos that much, but we'll make more videos as soon as I build that new PC, so don't stress about that, and we'll definitely do some hour challenge vids. It's Burnify says, I got killed with my whole bank on me, so I quit. Dude, that stinks, man. Were you in the wrong world, dude? Or what happened there, man? If you're interested, we can teach you how to rebuild your bank, even with a little bit of cash, and you can start doing PVM at first, build to about 5-10 mil, and flip from there, and you can seriously make a lot of bank. So if you're interested in building your bank again, then definitely stay tuned, man. Adam XB says, I made a lot of money on the Zerakin fabric after they mentioned it for the possible new skill. Seemed to sell it at a perfect time, like the day before it dropped. Nice job, Adam. I think you got lucky on that one, but you probably made a lot of bank profits. Samuel says, good items to flip for free to play. Just off the top of my head, iron ore, iron bars would be good. Law runes, chaos runes, all the runes are really good as well. What else can we do? Coal is great. Yeah, that's basically off the top of my head. And grapes. Grapes are going to be good as well. Clearing up all the flips today, guys. Just making sure we get everything sold here for the stream. We won't be able to sell everything, so I won't be able to give you the exact profit here on the stream today, but we can get some estimate on it. You made a lot on the Grazis, but lost a lot as well on the Grazi after. Yeah, I think I lost more than I made, to be honest, on those. They burned me in the end, man. Did you put that gold in your bank as you thought you were finished streaming? No, I just put it in my bank out of instinct, because every time I want to log off, I always put my money in my bank just to make sure my account is safe, dude. Ezio TV, what's up, dude? Good to see you on the stream today, man. You're coming in later, though, man. We're almost finished up here, but he's the first member I've ever had on my channel, so everyone shout out to Ezio. But he says, feels bad, man. Broke my arm today, too. What the heck happened, man? How did you break your arm, dude? Like, did you just fall and break it, or was it something epic? Were you riding a bike or something? Let me know, man. That really stinks, though. Any graphics cards you looking at? Wow, there's a lot of questions today. I'm trying to get to everything, so hopefully I don't miss anything as I go around here. I got like 8 GB RAM spare laying around if you need it. No worries, Red Monkey, man. I got it. I'm putting a whole build together and things like that. But thank you for the offer, dude. Really do appreciate it. And Asper Jordan says, any graphics cards you're looking at? I think I'm going to run a one of the NVIDIA. I wanted to go AMD, but we're going to do the NVIDIA, what's it called? The one of the 2000 series. Something pretty nice, though. He traded me in a PvP world, and I forgot it was PvP, and then he just melted me. Damn, Burnify, that stinks, man. That always really stinks to lose it like that. If I was you and you got hacked or got killed, I would recommend you go looting in pay to play PvP world and make like 1 to 3 mil a day. Yeah, that'd be a good way to start building your cash at first, for sure. Gold ore is also a great free to play flip as well. Thank you for mentioning that, Jordy. He says he gets about 4 to 5 GP flipping those. Whew, that was a lot of comments. 30 of you guys in here today. Welcome everybody to the stream. A lot of support today on the stream, so thank you guys for that. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, I was basically coming rapid fire at you guys with that one. I was trying to answer like everyone's question, and sometimes the live chat gets crazy. You guys really have a lot to say. So again, thank you all for tuning in today. If you are enjoying the live stream, please leave a like. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy them. I can feel like I'm starting to lose, I feel like I am starting to lose my voice a little bit. So gotta make sure I drink up some water here. Stay hydrated. Oh, also, with a new PC, we're going to be getting a new soundtrack because I'm sure this music is getting pretty redundant at this point. For those of you that don't know, we're also planning on moving to Twitch as well. We're thinking about moving to Twitch here in the near future when we build the new computer as well. So just keep that in mind. Join the Discord if you want to know when I'm streaming, where I'm streaming, and all the content about the streaming. Because that's what's going to be. An Ezio, football, and a keeper. Dude, did he like blast a soccer ball at your arm? It just goes flying off, man? Hopefully not. Anyway, Ty Larson says, hey Syratube, do you ever invest with your extra cash stack? Sometimes I do investments, Ty Larson, but not always. The reason that I kind of avoid it most of the time is because I don't have that much GP to invest. Like 300 mil when you're trying to make huge investment flips is really not that much. And if I invest, then I don't have enough money to flip during the day. So usually I don't make huge investments like that. If so, though, you should check out a YouTube channel here. There's a good investing guide for enchanted bolts, and it seems pretty OP. Well, maybe I'll check it out. Anyway, thanks for the recommendation, Ty Larson. Appreciate that, dude. Benjamin says, if you're free to play and you want to get into members, my advice would be to start flipping and buying death runes in shops between flips. Oh, that's another great free to play flip is death runes. Death runes hold a really good margin, very similar to blood runes, and they flip very similar speeds. Actually, I found death runes are a little bit riskier than blood runes, though, so just keep that in mind. Benjamin also says a big mistake a lot of people make is spend all their money on a bond and have nothing left over to flip with. That is exactly what I'm trying to teach here on the channel, Benjamin. So thanks for the advice on that. Definitely never spend all your money on a bond, because the problem with that is if you spend all your money on a bond, unless you're going to make up the cost of that bond and maybe a little bit extra, then don't use the bond, because what happens is everyone buys a bond with all that GP they can scrape together, and then they just run around members and train Slayer and do all these things, and then they end up back in free to play, and they're like, well, now I have to grind for like another 3 months before I can get another bond. So always make sure that you have some kind of really strong revenue when you get to members. The best way to do it is get a bond, do something that's super lucrative, just grind that out for 2 weeks so you have enough money to buy another bond, and just do that until you have a comfortable amount of cash, and then you can like start flipping and making sure that you're getting all that bank back in, and just basically sustaining yourself on bonds. I don't think I bought a membership with real money in like 2 years, to be honest. So yeah, chilling on that for now. Very happy that I can make so much money in RuneScape now, and basically all from flipping. Like I have a whole PVM tab that I'll pull up here that I started when I unlocked Vorkath, and I haven't sold any of it. So all the PVM that I've done so far, I've never sold any of it. So, well, since Vorkath, which is like, it's been a couple streams now, been maybe like, I would say, what, maybe like 20 streams ago I unlocked Vorkath, maybe a little bit longer, and I haven't sold any of the PVM from that. So, yeah, basically all the money that I'm making is still through flipping. The only thing I did sell was the dragon limbs that I got yesterday. I sold those because I'm scared dragon limbs are going to keep crashing in price, so I wanted to get them off for as much GP as I could. Once per day, the gem shop in Fally will get uncut sapphires for 25 GP. It's like a 400 GP margin by buying them there in free-to-play. That is an excellent tip, Jordy. I actually didn't know that. So Jordy seems to have really good free-to-play money-making tips, actually. So if you're a free-to-play player, go to the Discord and message him, man. Shawnee says, hey, Shawnee, you kind of came in at the end of the stream today, man. I'm sorry to say it, but we are about going to wrap up right now. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the stream today. Leave a like if you did. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping live streams and flipping content to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for the shout out there, Asbjorn. Appreciate that. And I don't know what happened under there, but we're not going to read that out loud. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in today. If you join the Discord, I'll let you know how much we made on the stream today. For now, though, I am going to run, but make sure we move that out of the tab there, the PVM tab. But thank you all for tuning in. Hold up, 30 viewers and 15 likes. I know, man, people don't like giving me those likes anymore. We used to get so many likes. I have a stream where I have like 40 something likes. It was crazy. But anyway, please guys, hit that like button if you are enjoying the content. Like seriously, the likes help me out so much. It gets my content up there with some other great content creators, such as like Torvesta, Flipping Old School, Small EXP Lamp, especially those, like all those guys, dude. Sir Pugger, I freaking love the RuneScape community. Jimmy, like all those guys, man. So just smack that like button. I love if my videos like would go right next to theirs on the recommended tab. That would help me out a lot. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy the stream today, like I said, leave a like, but more importantly, join us on Discord. It is the best place to stay tuned with the streams and everything like that. So if you are interested in learning how to flip, definitely join. Oh, we got Evil Bob over here. I thought Bob died in A Tale of Two Cats. Okay, maybe that's a spoiler, but if you haven't done that quest, make sure you get that done. Yeah, smack that like button, guys. Anyway, if you are interested in learning how to flip with your cash stack and you need some more support outside of just the streams, join us on Discord. It's also the best place to tune into the streams and find out what's going on with the streams and everything like that. So if you are interested in that, link in the description below to join that. It's a great place to learn how to flip. We've got beginner flippers in there, experienced flippers in there, and just a lot of great people in there. If you're learning or if you're looking for more people in game to play with as well, definitely join that. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much, and thank you for the subscription, Benjamin. It's going to be fun to have you around. So thank you, man. Really do appreciate this. T98 as Bajorn jumping around over here. We'll give him a little spin as well just for that. But again, thank you guys for tuning in today, and I'll see you all next time.